Hey, so I removed this little guy today. So I treated him last week, and kind of like the one from yesterday, we treat him and then we return a week later to remove them, and it just gives times for any of the foragers to come back, cross over the pesticide, and then of course be affected by it. But I figured I'll try and this was on a lip of a pool, so the back half of it wasn't really protected by this beautiful paper. It's actually open. It reveals what it looks like. So I figured I'd set it down here and give you a look-see on what it looks like on the inside. So a flip over of it and you can kind of get a glimpse in there, but just check out how many layers there are, and they just build this over and over again. So this house is kind of like a wood siding, and I don't think it's really the house that they did this to, but they'll find older weathered wood and they'll pull little fibers off. And actually, if you were to look through the Exodus Facebook page, you'll see like a post where we actually show a hornet kind of doing that, or a yellow jacket doing it. But they take those little wood fibers, make a pulp out of it, and build just these layers and layers of protective paper for their nests on the inside. I'm going to set the phone down a second. I'll snap back with you and kind of give you a glimpse on what these cells look like. Alrighty. So now this was fairly small, softball size, but just look at how many cells there are. And you imagine all these capped off ones, they would have began emerging. Kind of, let's see here. Larva in there. That one's moving. That one's still alive. Just hasn't gotten to the pesticide yet. But there's... those ones would have just started chewing through their protective layer, and they have been affected by that pesticide. But imagine all these cells hatching. This nest would have been huge in no time, and they really just expand and grow from softball size like this to beach ball size in no time. I'm gonna take a minute here and I'll kind of break this apart and show you the next layer in. So there we go. Take a look at that. So it's a layer of larva, but look at all these ones here, those second layer ones in. They just started to kind of chew through that. You can see them. But no sooner did they do that, they ended up coming in contact with that pesticide, which ended up affecting them, of course. And this is the bottom layer here, the one that was protected by this layer, which was protected by that one. Just really fascinating. I know I'm a weirdo, but I find it very cool. See this guy? Try to climb out and, of course, cross it over the pesticide as well. Now, this is a fairly small one. Just hang with me this season and you'll see quite bigger ones, and we can kind of keep a better idea and see how big this can really get.